Of NBA basketball. This is still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talent. The rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. They've got Josh Richardson out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Draymond Green, and it's Osman in at the three. Here's the pass to Primo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Memphis with the ball. Here's Doncic. Richardson outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
The all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Primo. Green with the block.
A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
And that one's good. Doncic.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
And that one, good.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Primo. Pass to Thibault. Here's Highland. Just 4 to shoot. Portland needs to get off a shot. And slammed to by Sabonis.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis goes up strong with the finish.
Here's Doncic. An easy 2 points on the layup. Doncic has got his second bucket.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Here's Highland. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Now, here's Doncic. He's tightly guarded, and that one's good. Osman.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Highland passes to Williamson. Pulls it from the elbow. Off the left rim and out. And so Doncic will bring it up for Memphis. 8-point game. Pass to Osman. Uncovered. The Trailblazers pull it in.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Here's Highland. Connects from 3-point range. Highland's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now, here's Doncic. Defense right on him. Richardson gets a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Highland. Richardson cover. Here's Highland. A three-pointer, no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers.
T-shirts are going out now. Look out for grab one.
with the new group. Memphis also making some changes. Bagley, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Watanabe comes in for Jetty Osman. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Doncic. Warren finds Reed. He's with it. Shoots from the block. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Look at Memphis. They want to turn it around after the loss to the Knicks. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Basket counts.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
And here's Hayes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Reed the pass to Vincent. Lots of room. Good as the jump shot falls.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Dinwiddie dishes to Ayton. And the shot goes in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Warren, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And good job there by Warren to draw the foul and get to the line. It's all about positioning, and he really forced the D's hand there to draw the contact.
First trip to the line for him here.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
2 shots.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Passes it to Mann. Bagley in the post. And finished off by Bagley.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away.
And your Trailblazers UCNC.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies. Here's Doncic. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Williamson out there with T.J. Warren. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Highland in at the point. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with.
A sound decision maker offensively. Porter doesn't hesitate on those catch and shoot jumpers. And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
No, it's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Doncic looking it over. And they double up Doncic. Bagley finds Porter. And again, it's Memphis with the 3. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense. But he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Primo's checked in. Trailblazers trail by 14. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Bangs home the trifecta. Primo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now, Doncic, 6 points for him. And there's the pass to Mann. Down to 5 on the shot clock. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte. Here's Primo. Williamson, the screen. Primo, the pass to Williamson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul. Shooting for Memphis, Luka Doncic.
And the first one drops.
A generational talent. Doncic able to carry a team and make others around him better.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Williamson. Here's Highland. 3-pointer. A shot off that time.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Up top, Doncic. He's got 8. He's off on that one. Now Portland takes it the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Here's Williamson. Portland again missing. Memphis leading by 10. Doncic outside. Pass to Mann. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Bagley. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's Highland. He has 7. The 3. Lets the 3 fly. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Doncic outside. Shoots from the right block. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled. And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Here's Mann. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple of years together in Portland, and I'll tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Here's Warren. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Just has a knack for finding openings in the defense. You could describe Warren as opportunistic.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one. So Memphis ends up going with the new group, and he sinks the second. Here's Dinwiddie. There's a minute left to play in the first half. At the top of the key, Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
We've got 33 seconds left now here in the second. And the shot by Warren, no good.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Ayton. Up and in on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
You gotta give Ayton credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact.
Jacks up a three. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview.
Thanks.
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping it.
All right, now let's check out what the fans are saying on social media. And a question that I can get behind from Zokeland. I love my dog Chester. Do you guys have any pets?
Yeah, I'm not allowed to name them.
You have pets?
Yeah, I got 3 dogs.
I have a llama.
You have a what, Kenny?
I have a llama.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I got a dog named Bo who's part beagle and part whippet.
Ooh, what's a whippet?
You know, those kind of skinny dogs that can really run?
Ah, yes.
Whippet. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got Josh Richardson. Ayton is out there with Green, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Highland passes to Thibault. He dishes it to Williamson. Here's Highland. His 3-pointers off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Dinwiddie with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Ayton inside. And Ayton throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Sabonis finds Thibault. No good on the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Green, the screen. Dinwiddie dishes to Green. Highland with the rebound. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. The shot by Primo, no good.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Kicks it out to Richardson. And it's off from three-point range. Passes it to Primo from 11 feet away. Outside, Sabonis. Williamson trying to free himself up. Portland again missing.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. The pass to Osman. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Warren's checked in for Portland. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Highland. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Highland's got 10 points.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Doncic right side. Pass to Osman. Now here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Highland. Guarded by Doncic. The kick out to Warren. And another 3 for Portland. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. Here's Primo. Richardson covering. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Portland, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
Primo at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Porter's checked in for the Grizzlies. Good on both. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They led by as many as 18 points. The kick out to Porter. Lets it go from deep. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game. .141 left in the third quarter. Shot left block. Primo with the bucket. Primo's got 7 points in the game.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
And here is Doncic. He's got 11. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Vinson's checked in. Mann's checked in for the Grizzlies. Trailblazers trail by 18. 1:16 left here in the third quarter. Here's Warren. Grizzlies with the rebound. Bagley's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
Memphis shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Luka Doncic shooting 1.
That free throw good from Doncic. The Trailblazers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Hayes the pass to Reed. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Hayes. 6 to shoot. Pass to Reed. There's the triple. Porter pulls it in. Memphis leading by 21. Passes to Mann. Left side, Bagley. Got a piece of it. Portland grabs the miss. Outside Warren. The dish now to Hayes. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Big thanks to your laser dancer.
Timeout.
Timeout called the Grizzlies.
Who wants a feature? Your Blazers is here to hype you up. Show some love, fans. Your Blazers breaker dance crew, everyone.
Here's Heel. Tries a three off the inbound. The shot, no good. And so it's Memphis with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Williamson. He's out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Warren, and it's Reed in at center. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Dinwiddie outside. Going inside, and he banks in the layup. Dinwiddie's got his first basket.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Hayes the pass to Williamson. Over Porter. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And okay, you won't let me get to the hole this time. Zion options for the next best thing.
And the pass to Mann. Off target with his three. Trailblazers trail by 19. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That is his first foul of the game. And the Trailblazers making a change here.
On the floor for your Trailblazers, Domantas Sabonis, Josh Primo.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Dinwiddie dishes to Harris. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Hayes the pass to Williamson. Now here's Sabonis. Guarded by Harris. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And as we've watched him develop, Zion has steadily improved his passing ability.
Here's Dinwiddie. Buries it down low. Dinwiddie's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so here's Portland. Here's Primo. Williamson, the screen. And it's Hayes in the corner. Off target from outside.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Harris, and the jam by Harris.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? My goodness. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he said, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit, and all good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Highland. He's covered by Ayton. Highland passes to Williamson. Shoots over Doncic. True on the 14-footer.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Up top, Doncic. Pass to Osman. This one for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Here's Primo. Richardson cover. Outside Warren. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And this is how dominant Williamson can be. Once he finds his rhythm, he's borderline unguardable.
And they double up Doncic. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Richard, 2004 was the last time that the NBA expanded. Now, some say Seattle and maybe Las Vegas could, before long, have teams of their own. What do you think?
Oh, please give me Seattle back. Please give me Vegas back. You know what I would give to have those two cities back in our league and to have to travel to them? Look, but you must have deep pockets. Let's be honest with yourself. The franchises now are selling for over $3 million. You got to think that the expansion fee will at least be that much per team. They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Memphis.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0
in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luka Doncic.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Memphis. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. And they double up Doncic. Richardson up top. Doncic passes to Ayton. Count that one.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Sabonis kicks to Warren. Here's Primo. Here's Highland. It's good from long range.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. They're in front by 23. 3 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
I think it's important that you compete. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. See you later.
Some party we having a bash.
Won't jump click to click, hit boy, but I ain't like you kids. They know what time it is. Peel off Lambo tire skid. Doing the most. Imagine you and me close. I'm too ahead. All of the homies.
The feeling's coming, but you don't know. Oh, the feeling's coming, but you don't know. Oh, the feeling's coming, but you don't know. Why am I in your mind when you be coming? In your mind, in your mind. Why am I in your mind when you be coming? In your mind, in your mind. Why am I in your mind when you be coming? In your mind, in your mind. Why am I in your mind when you be coming? In your mind, in your mind. Why am I in your mind when you be coming? In your mind, in your mind. Why am I in your mind when you be coming? In your mind, in your mind. Why am I in your mind when you be coming? In your mind, in your mind. Why am I in your mind when you be coming? In your mind, in your mind. Why am I? Wanna go outside, wanna go outside, wanna live, wanna live, wanna go outside, wanna go outside, wanna live, wanna live, wanna go outside, wanna go outside, wanna live.
No entiendo por qué llaman si antes nadie llamó. No entiendo por qué vienen si antes nadie vino. Esperan que yo sea alguien que saben que no va conmigo. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté puedo decir que volví. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté creo que nunca me fui. siempre bendecido. Aunque hablen mal de lo mío y el periodista está inventando lío, eso no me importa. La gente sabe cómo soy, por eso están conmigo. Saben que soy un gordo, avaro con el muy caro que se comió el panorama con un solo bocado. Siempre lo han criticado porque siempre fui raro. Nunca hice lo que hacen, por eso no me alcanzaron. Es como lo imaginaron, un blanquito iluminado que escapo de la casa y la plaza, lo he escuchado. Y después de haber notado mi nivel desenfrenado, muchos perros
Look. Grizzlies look to take charge at the FedEx Forum, and we're going to bring it to you live from Memphis, Tennessee. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And so for the Grizzlies, their last game, a loss to the Nets. On the wing, Johnson. Off target from outside.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational. Now, here's Doncic. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Green draws the double. Just 4 to shoot. That one drops for him. Ayton's got his second bucket of the night. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
And the jam by Harden.
Athletic move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with the Bulls head coach. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best, relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
All right, David, thank you. Sounds like to execute the plan, they're going to have to get that good shot selection.
No doubt about it, Kevin. If you want to shoot a high percentage in this league, you have to be patient, and you have to understand what quality of shots you get.
Well, that's definitely the strategy. Executing it, that can be a bigger challenge.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Count it.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
Down low. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Harris outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Here's Harden. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Making the circus shots. That's just a routine play for James Harden at this point in time.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls? And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Memphis trailing here. Rule with the steal. And here is Anthony. Woolridge left side. Poole on the wing. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Poole. Richardson with the double team. Back to Poole. Clock at 6. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Curry can't get it to go.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
To the paint. Here's Hayton. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Here's Poole. Pass to Woolridge. And the foul called on Watanabe. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
1:27 left from the first quarter of the game. Poole with it. Guarded by Doncic. Curry on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Drops in the tray.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That is his first foul of the game. And Memphis making a change here. 109 left to play here in the first. Pass to Porter. Here's Watanabe. 6 to shoot. Back to Porter. This one for 3. No good. Shot missing. And it's Chicago the other way. Back to Poole. And here is Woolridge. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside, Porter. Out to the right wing. Pass to Doncic. A three-pointer is right on target.
And when Luka finds an opening on the perimeter, he does not hesitate. Great focus on that triple.
It's stolen. The kick out to Porter. There's the three. Kept alive. On the wing, Porter. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first.
Please give a big round of applause.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Memphis. Pass to Watanabe. Dinwiddie wide open. No good on the three. Chicago trailing here.
And Spencer Dinwiddie has always been a great scorer, being used off the bench more and more. He has a great game to be a sixth man.
Harden with it. Picked up by Bagley. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
With Dinwiddie off the bench, he will always provide offense and ball handling.
A great point, Kevin. He can set up others, but usually looks for his own shot. He can be streaky at times with it, but when he gets it going, he can win you a game by himself.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Pass to McDermott. Back to Harris. And Harden now, top of the key. Harden draws the double. Harris, right side. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harris has got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Pass to Watanabe. And here's Bagley. Dinwiddie left side. Here's Watanabe. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Back to Harden. Now, here's Johnson. And the three off target. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
And here is Johnson. Sinks the three-pointer. Johnson's got 6. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
And he makes the first.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who competes with force and passion.
Harden outside. There's the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy, but he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double.
And Harden was the first player to average 35 points and 7 assists in a season.
Yeah, and that was in the 2018-19 season. The same year, he was also the first player to score at least 30 points against every other team. No one had done that since the NBA expanded in 2004.
And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Here's Osman. No points in the game yet for him. And again, Memphis no good. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pass to Curry. And stolen by Richardson. Here's Osman. Hits the three-point bomb.
Totally unselfish play there from Aiden. Sends the ball to someone with a wide-open look.
Harden left side. And the jam by Harden.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
On defense, the Bulls. 3-point lead. Pass to Osman. Can't tie it up as that one misses. .151 left in the first half. Woolridge. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
The drive by Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
Outside, Batum. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Richardson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And it's Doncic missing. Chicago leading by 3. And Curry has it in the corner. Misses the 3. Outside, Green. Over in the corner, Osman. Back to Green. Memphis moving it around. Three-pointer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Over in the corner, Batum. From outside the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Doncic. And finished off by Doncic.
Slammed down by Doncic. A monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Into the lane. And he gets the bucket. Poole's got his first basket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bulls out front, up 3. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Over in the corner, Osman. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Osman's got 6.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Harris. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Bulls lead by 3.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Doncic. And a wide open look for Porter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. It's Harden with the drive. And the jam by Harden.
Just an absolute master at creating separation. That is a nice move by Harden to free himself up.
And Ayton throws it down.
And how much do you love to see a guy with the skill and the nerve to pull off that reverse?
Well, you know, Greg, if it was any other player, it might be surprising. But he is just so good. Drains the three-pointer.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Outside, Porter. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Johnson outside. Off target with his three.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Richardson. Porter in the corner. His three-pointer's off the mark.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And with it, now guarded by Porter. Driving inside. And finished off by McDermott.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Now, Doncic. Porter outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Porter's got his second bucket tonight.
A sound decision maker offensively. Porter doesn't hesitate on those catch and shoot jumpers.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And the Bulls making a change here. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. They set the pick. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Here's Harden. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Richardson. Porter looking it over. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Harden with it. He's got 14. Johnson wide open. He fires. Good on the triple. Johnson's got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago. Pass to Osman. And a deep three from Doncic. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Harden outside. The three. And that one is off. And Memphis the other way now. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Takes the three. And Porter is good for 3. Porter's got 6 points in the quarter. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
The call on the floor is a jump ball.
Pass to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Nailed from three-point land. Now just a 2-point Bulls lead.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Harden's shot is off.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
And the foul on Harden. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. 1:02 left to play here in the third. Man can't hit.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Now a timeout called by Memphis. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
For the lead, it's rebounded by Poole. Chicago leading. Driving the lane. The shot will not fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. For the tie, offensive rebound. Six to shoot. Curry on the wing. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Bulls lead by 2. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So it's Chicago now. A 2-point game. Harden with it. Now guarded by Porter. Johnson, good.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Pass to Porter. Latrey sinks the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili to the middle. Here's Harris. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Pocket 6. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 3. Pass to man. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D chills her.
It's Harden with the drive, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The ultimate weapon offensively. Harden just draws so much attention.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Dinwiddie up top. Six on the shot clock. Porter in the corner. Back to Dinwiddie. And yes, it's good. Dinwiddie's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Harris trying to get free. Snatched up. Back to Johnson. No good on the triple. Memphis with the ball. Good chance here for Porter. Back to Dinwiddie. And Harden comes to help. Inside. It's deflected. McDermott with a steal. In the corner, it's Harris. The 3 from Johnson. And it's Madison with the rebound.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Attack attacking in transition the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with the team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys will see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Fires the three. That one doesn't go. And here's Harden. Pass to Johnson. Out to the right wing. Here's McDermott. And finished off by McDermott.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Chicago. The lead is 2. On the wing, Harris. Johnson goes in. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Chicago?
In a tight game, he is exactly who you wanted at the line.
And taken away by Johnson. Harden outside. Knocks it loose. And here we go. Richardson heading to the hoop. And it's Green with the jam.
Over his career, Green has been in so many huge playoff games, so he's used to the pressure moments.
With it. Now Green defending. The three from Johnson. The Grizzlies trailed by 3. Doncic.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
And Harden with the stop.
Few guys can be as trusted as Harden when you're in these situations. He knows how to get it done.
Pass to Green. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And that point was a gift. I mean, it's never really smart to get teed up, but in a game that's this close, boy, that really hurts.
And they double up Doncic. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
He is a great kid. I love to see this from a stepping up in the big moment, letting his talent take over.
Harden gets the bucket.
One of the best scorers in the clutch, Harden doing it again.
Right side Green to the inside. Ayton. Count it! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside Green. Here's Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. In the corner, it's Richardson. Ayton trying to break free. It's good from beyond the arc.
Nice play. They're now in control. Just have to play smart, solid defense here. No quick buckets and no easy threes.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What do you think, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Here's Richardson. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 4. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
And here are the Bulls now. McDermott for 3. Goes up again. Misses at the rim. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed.